Aries, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What is good? What it do? It is time for your October 2025 main monthly reading. Here we are, man. Isn't it insane how fast it's flown by? Last quarter of the year, dude. All right, so you know what to do if you are in need of a personal reading. The information is in the description of the video, or you could just go straight to my website if you want, tarotwithrich.com. But I do have a link right down here in the description. And everything else you need to know is in the description of the video. All right, let's jump into this. What do I want to start this out with? Let's see what's going on between the singles and your love interest. That's a good place to start. Single Aries and the person that you're interested in. How's it looking in October? Anything good happening? Anything bad happening? Anything happening at all? 5 of Cups reversed. So it looks like you're really trying to make a strong, concerted effort to look on the bright side of things. You shouldn't have to try that hard, but hey, it's better than not, you know. Whoops, okay. You're contemplating whether or not to just take a break from this situation altogether. Or maybe you are just taking a break from it. Maybe. I think you're just getting tired of this weighing on you, tired of carrying the burden. Maybe it's getting to a point where something just clicks and the fire and the passion just drains. Like, you know, you can only carry a burden for so fucking long before you're like, dude, you know what? Just fuck it. Fuck it then, you know? It seems like there's some sort of blockage between the two of you. And it just doesn't really look like this person cares enough to do whatever work that it would take to overcome the blockage. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't seem like it. They're not acting like it. And I don't know, maybe you don't want, is drama being avoided? Maybe they're afraid that there would be some drama involved in this situation. This is starting to not really make any sense. Some of you dealing with a Leo. Do I have anybody else here? Libra. That's weird. Well, let's see their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Aries love interest. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Huh? There may be somebody else in the mix, possibly, potentially. Come on, there we go. Knight of Swords reversed. See, 7 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups. Okay. God damn it, man. Look, we got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So I definitely think there's one prominent extra energy in the mix. And with the 6 of Cups, I think it's a past person, per usual. But. You probably ain't the only person that they're talking to. I think if they could, they would have a DM full of other people. If they could. Okay, yeah, they know. They know. Okay, so we got 5 of Wands in the upright. So they know that there would be a lot of drama. In order to really come together with you, oh, there'd be fucking drama. There would be drama. All these damn cups. The 2, the 3, the 6 of cups. Where'd it go? And the 7 of cups. Dude. Oh yeah, that would be drama. That would be drama. They play mind games with you, gaslight you, manipulate you. And 5 of Swords. Sneaky, deceitful, defeat at all cost. I'm going to get what I want, and I don't care what I have to do to get it. Nothing is beneath me. If I want something, I don't care what I have to do. I don't care who I have to lie to, cheat, steal from, manipulate, fuck over. That's 5 of Swords. Sir, okay. Let's get the advice. What is the best advice? Walk the fuck away. That's what this is saying. I don't like to jump straight to that though. I usually try to avoid jumping straight to that unless I like absolutely have to. Let's see. Damn, now it's saying throw in the white towel. Well, fuck. I think my hands are a little bit tied here. My hands are a little bit tied. So for those of you unfamiliar with me or my style, I try to make it a really strong point to bend the advice as much as I can, because my goal as a reader is not to just simply answer your questions or tell you what's going to happen or what's not going to happen or tell you what you should do or should not do. That's not the ultimate goal. I'll read those things, but my goal as a reader is to send you on your way armed with some knowledge and wisdom that if you choose to, you can apply it to your life, apply it to your situations. Hopefully that'll help you develop your own personal relationship with the universe so that you can figure out how to navigate situations like this yourself. And so hopefully one day you can spread your own wings and fly. And if you don't want to, you never have to come back to me or anybody else for guidance ever again. So having said that, I do the best I can to try to bend and twist the advice, if I can. Sometimes though, and actually, you know what? This happened last year this time. Yeah. Yep. This happened last year this time. If I remember correctly, it was in November. Yeah. Yep. This happened last year this time. Sometimes I get backed into a corner with my hands tied. And I have to give you a very direct, specific message for the advice. This is saying it's time to walk the fuck away and throw in the white towel. Now, why am I uncomfortable and reluctant just jumping straight to that? Because at the end of the day, that doesn't do that much good. It doesn't help you that much. You shouldn't walk away from anyone for any reason other than you made the decision for yourself that that's what serves your highest good. Because you know what? If you just walk away from somebody for no good reason other than the fact that you trust me, it'll give you a little quick fix there for the moment, but you're just going to go through the same cycle with the next person you meet because you didn't learn anything, you know? However, this person here is the type of person that if you try to lay a foundation with this person and keep them in your life, they will eventually sabotage your entire life path. Hey, if you didn't learn nothing here, that's cool. Yeah, you'll probably have to go through this again or at least be tested again. But this particular individual will sabotage your whole life path. Your whole path. So, plus, I think the majority of you are already getting to a point where you're ready to just take a step back and take a break from this anyways, right? Okay. All right, well, I guess just take that and do with it what you will. I think, you know what? I think this is going to bleed into the next part of the reading, honestly. Let's see what's coming in next for the singles. Or no. Yeah. Let's see what's coming in next for the singles. I forgot we're doing a main monthly reading. Okay, yeah. Let's see what's coming in next for the singles. What's coming in next? Oh, the singles. Boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Ooh. Well, this is giving me a lot of information in one spread. Okay. So the next individual that you connect with, there's going to be this really strong sensation. Now, remember, the first spread is just the general overview of the situation. We'll dig into it as we move along. There's a really strong sensation that there's more going on than what meets the eye. You know, when you connect with somebody that on the outside, everything checks off. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. For all intents and purposes, everything seems great. But it feels like there's more going on beneath the surface. And you don't want to say anything, so you just kind of keep quiet because you're trying to figure out what it is exactly. You can't put a finger on what it is. You can't prove it. So you just kind of stay quiet. You know? But I think, I don't know. If it wasn't for this Two of Wands right here, I would say you're probably going to almost immediately walk away from this. But I don't think you're doing that. You're contemplating, you know, you got 1 foot out the door. Yeah, something is triggering your defenses. So the question is there something off about this person, or are you just tripping? Well, when it all comes down to it, it doesn't matter. That'll still lead to the demise of the connection. But let's find out. We shall see, said the blind man to his deaf son. What's this person's truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Ooh, they don't want no drama. Well, that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Could be a fellow fire sign for some of you. Yeah, they're closed off. Nah, Oh, okay. Nah, man. Okay. Well, is there something a little off about this person? Yes and no. Are you just tripping? Yes and no. This person's ready to settle down with their life partner. They're ready to find a divine fucking life partner and settle down and build something happy, healthy, and successful. But they scared as shit. They're very closed off. They're bottling up a lot of anxiety, nervousness, fear, insecurities. And of course, they're going to put on this cloak of false confidence and play it off. Playing it off like it ain't that big a deal, like they don't really care, but you feel it. You feel it. You may not be able to, like, blatantly see straight through it, but you feel it. And when the ego and the intuition have a hard time coming together and agreeing with each other, what's the general consensus? The worst fucking case scenario, right? When the ego is having a hard time, because the ego likes to figure everything out logically, right? It likes to put together puzzles. And when the ego can't figure out the puzzle pieces that match what the intuition is feeling, what does the ego do? It does what it's programmed to do. It's designed to keep you safe. So it defaults straight to the worst case scenario. So again, are you tripping? Yes and no. Yes, because it's not what you think it is. But no, because you are picking up on something that's off about this person. And there's energy going on beneath the surface that's not what meets the eye. And you're picking up on a lot of fear, you know? But their intentions are good. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Let's grab the advice. What's the advice? Judgment. Okay, don't necessarily walk away right away. Here's what you want to do, and this is a hard thing to do, okay? So when I say this, don't go all the way out on a limb and think this is all your responsibility. Do the best you can to let it be known that you can be you around me. And I'm not going to judge you. Not going to judge you. You are totally safe to completely open up and be who you are. I'm not going to judge you. Now, how do you let somebody know that for sure? Well, I mean, the short answer is you can't. The short answer is you can't. Some things that help is to go ahead and be the bigger person and open up and be vulnerable first. You know? Open up and be vulnerable first. As a way, kind of like, you know, a cat when it rolls over on its belly and it shows you its most vulnerable part of its body to let you know, hey, I come in peace. Similarly, open up and be vulnerable first. So let it be known, hey, I'm a fucked up human too. I've done stupid ass shit in the past too. I've made dumbass mistakes too. It's cool, dude. Now, this does not mean that we don't make the strongest, most concerted effort possible to work towards bettering ourselves. Oh no, I'm not saying this gives you a license to just keep being a shitty person for the rest of your life, but we're fucking flawed humans, dude. It's all good. You can be you. I'm not going to judge you. Let that be known to the best of your ability. That can take some time. You can't just say it. How many times have we heard somebody say that? And then as soon as you say one thing they disagree with, they get pissed off at you, right? Start judging you and belittling you and talking down to you, you know? So you have to show them. You have to practice being open-minded and vulnerable, you know? Now, again, at the end of the day, you can't make someone see you a certain way. All you can do is be you 100%, and they're going to see you through the lens that they view the world through. So if they want to see the good in you, they're going to see the good in you. If all they want to see is red flags and reasons to be scared, that's what they're going to make up in their mind. That's just the way it works. So, yeah, if you have the patience for that, it's going to take patience. But hey, if you ain't got the patience for that, I totally get it. I'm the same way. I ain't got time to be fucking with all that. I ain't got time to be fucking with all that. If you don't fucking trust me, deuces, dude. Later. But you handle that how you want to handle it. All right. What should I do next? Let's do the current long-term relationship. Let's see what's going on with the Aries who are currently in a long-term relationship. So, if you're not in a long-term relationship, this is not for you. If you are in a long-term relationship, but the two of you are not experiencing problems, this is not for you. What can we tell the Aries family? Mm-hmm. Boom. Ooh, the Hierophant. Well, okay, so this is tricky because I see the two of you working through this. You're doing the best you can to work through this. You're doing the best you can to push through the problems, the challenges, whatever it is. But it's getting to a point where you're working through it, but it's like the fire and the passion is gone. The only cup card I have on the table is the Seven of Cups reversed. And Seven of Cups, whether it's upright or reversed, has nothing to do with an emotional love connection. Beyond this, I have no cups on the table here at all. Matter of fact, I got the King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. That feels to me like all the love is completely drained dry. And in the back of your mind, even though you're working through this, you got another voice in the back of your mind that's telling you this is just a waste of fucking time. Some of you dealing with a Taurus also have Virgo. Yeah. No love. None. None, 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 none. All right, let's see how they feel about you, though. How they be feeling about you. Bloop, de blue, buddy, blue. Now, do. Whoa, what jumped out here? Queen of Pentacles, I don't think they're overflowing with love and emotion. I wouldn't say that. Oh, 5 of Wands. Oh, shit. Yeah. You know what this feels like? Hang on, let me get the rest of the spread out. Yeah, you know what this feels like to me? Well, first of all, the Tower card. They're ready and anticipating for this to come to an end at any given time. First of all, the person that you're dealing with is a codependent. Okay, let's get that out of the way. This looks like the main reason why they're even here is because you are their comfort zone. Just because we've been together so damn long, I don't care how toxic the situation is, I would rather stay in a familiar environment than leap out into the unknown. I would rather put up with your bullshit because it's familiar and it's predictable and it's familiar and predictable. I would rather put up with your bullshit than the fear of the unknown and being alone. The only reason why I'm with you is because I don't want to be alone. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Are they overflowing with love? No, no more than you are. This looks to me like a couple where neither of y'all are in love with each other anymore at all. And they're just waiting for the day. I think every morning they wake up wondering, will this be the day? Will this be the day that it all comes crashing down? All right. So another analogy I like to use is it's like okay, so you know how some people use the analogy in their relationship, they say, I feel like we're roommates, you know? Well, let me take it a step further than that. This feels like we're coworkers. We're coworkers. Meaning, I don't want to fucking be here. You don't want to fucking be here. I know you don't want to fucking be here. You know I don't want to fucking be here. But we're here because we fucking have to be. So, we're both just fucking dealing with it. Right? Co-workers. So, okay. Lovers reversed. It's almost, I would go as far as to say that the energetic disconnect is becoming so exponentially profound that it's almost like both of you are starting to become two completely different people, exclusive of each other's energy. That's pretty fucking heavy, dude. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's the advice? Three of Wands reversed. Man, dude, there's not much you can do in a situation like this. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't much you can do. Either, well, three things. Three choices here. Either A, which is probably the most obvious, time to boot, scoot, and boogie on out of there. B, just wait. Just wait. It's just a matter of time. Just wait. It's coming. This energy is like building a house of cards on the beach. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. Or the only other thing you can do And this doesn't really guarantee anything, but it does increase the chances. The only way to really increase the chances of longevity here, and I'm not saying do this, I'm just saying that this is the only other choice you have in a situation like this. Step back and say, fuck it. It is what it is. You is who you is. I'm not going to change you. You're not going to change me. What I got's what I got, and I accept my fate. Fuck it. It's about the only way to increase the chances of longevity here. Is just to say, fuck it, what I got's what I got. Because generally speaking, because there's exceptions to everything, but we don't argue using the exception. Generally speaking, after 5 years, hang on, let me reword this. After a relationship lasts 5 years, 90% of what you got is what you fucking got. If something that needs to change hasn't changed after 5 years, about a 90% chance that it's never going to change. Think about it. Why would it? If I've been able to get away with it for 5 years, then what makes me think I need to put forth the effort to change it? 5 years I've gotten away with it. Why change it after 5 years? Most people don't change unless they're forced to change. Unless they really seriously think you about to fucking lose me. Now, some of you have been on and off with this person. Going on and off with somebody is one of the easiest ways to make somebody feel very secure that you ain't never going no fucking where. Right? That's where it gets slippery. Because if you leave and then come back and then leave and come back and leave and come back, I got you. I got you. I don't need to change. I figured out your emotional combination. I know what emotional buttons I need to push to get whatever reaction I want out of you. Why would I go through all the hard work of change when all I gotta do is throw a little pity party, get you to feel sorry for me, boo-hoo a little bit, and you pop the door open for me? That's so much easier. All I gotta do is play with your fucking feelings. You think I want to go through all the hard fucking work of actually bettering myself? That's hard. That's fucking hard. You think I want to do all that? Why would I go through the hard work of changing how I think, upgrading my energy, evolving as an individual? Why would I go through that headache-inducing, anxiety-inducing work when all I got to do is push your emotional buttons and get what I want? Why would I do that? Think about that. Take that information and do with it what you will. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Aries family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.